This week, the Angler Chronicles crew, Sergio, Ron, Ben, and friends, travel south of the border to Bay of LA for 3 days of phenomenal fishing with Orchid Martinez and Baja fishing convoys. Special guests Captain Joe Marciano and Jay Munzner of the Hard Merchandise, as seen on the TV show Wicked Tuna, also join us for this Mexican adventure. Hotel Daggett's will be our base. We look forward to catching lots of fish. So sit back and enjoy as amazing battles await.
Angler Chronicles, providing exciting sport fishing action with Sergio and crew. With an emphasis on angler education through the Angler Chronicles on the water fishing schools, Angler Chronicles is determined to produce only the very best family entertainment. Stay tuned because Angler Chronicles with Sergio and crew is next.
All right, guys, day number 1, Bay of LA. The excitement is in the air. I can't tell you. Everybody is just like, let's go get some fish. This place is fishy, and today, flat seas. So I think what we're going to target today is Cabrilla and Yellowtail. Yeah, we're going to make this happen.
Finally something I can relate to over here. Just like back home, we don't buy bait back home. We got to catch all we use out there. So we like a variety of baits in the well. So we're gonna get the local mackerels around here, the herring that they catch. They kind of remind me of a shad back home, but that's step number 1 down here. You know, we gotta load up on bait, then we're gonna make a run and find the fish.
Weather's a little bit up. We've got a couple of fish on the boat. Beautiful surroundings, great company. We're in a bit of heaven. Remember what Jacques Cousteau said? The Sea of Cortez is the world's aquarium, and we are really experiencing that. We were checking out some area and all of a sudden the birds went crazy. Boils, amazing life, threw a surface iron about a mile with that new rod. And you know what? Got hooked up immediately, maybe 1 or 2 cranks, and he's been pumping on this fish for a while. Check out the bend in that rod, guys. It's unbelievable, okay? And he's using, I think, the 600. Perfect combination. These fish are not shy, okay? And they're very strong.
Looks like Uncle Ben's on. He's got another yellowtail on the surface iron. He's definitely showing me up today. It's a lot of fun casting at these yellowtails, surface fishing. We're having a lot of fun today down here.
Nice yellow on the turn, 600 narrow. Fishing syndicate, 90J. Casted great, fought the fish great. It's like a 20+ pounder. Took a while, but we're fishing bird schools. Awesome.
Got him on.
All right, we're on over there.
That's not a little one, that's a decent one.
Got him tails up. That was really fun. On these surface irons, that's not stuff we do back east. When you feel that drag pulling, you know it's game on. Let's try to get another one.
It's a straight fly line. In other words, you just take a hook, put a nice lively bait, let it rip. That's what they're feeding on. Lots of mackerel. So we took a mackerel, threw it out there, and almost instantly got bit. Very important. Make sure the fish has eaten the entire bait. So you gotta wait them out a little bit, let them take a small run. We're fishing them in 600 feet, so the bottom's not a problem. Let them run and swallow. Whoa, he ain't ready yet. Yeah, baby, nice one. Thanks, Baja Fishing Convoys and Orchid. We really love you and appreciate it.
Good stuff.
Angler Chronicles is brought to you by Van Warmer Resorts in the East Cape, Carne de Teresa quality marinated meats, Fishing Syndicate rods, get syndicated, and by Turner's Outdoorsman, your fishing, hunting, and shooting headquarters since 1971.
Look at that one over there, dude. No, it's all happening right over there, see?
Bay of LA is a very fishy place. That's why we keep coming back and back.
Perfect gap, right in the goop.
Surface iron fish, man, the only way to fly. It's a good one here, too.
It was a yellowtail morning. We've got so many yellowtail, we got tired of just throwing the iron, the fly lining a bait, dropper loop with the bait.
Look at him.
It was all yellowtail.
Oh, they're doing
so you
it.
know what? We decided to make a move. It's Cabrilla time. So we're moving close to the islands, close to shore, and we're fishing some area. It's about 30 feet, boulders all over the place on the bottom, and we're gonna catch some Cabrilla.
Oh, that's a good one there. That's the biggest one so far.
Bam! On the bass rod.
That's a real one, Joe.
Come get you some. Trip of a lifetime here.
Woo! Hello, mommy.
Oh yeah, that's a big one.
Go to the rocks really close. Go to it. Yep. Double. Oh, triple. Oh, yeah. Another good one. Another good
A
one.
triple whammy.
Triple right here.
Benny, this is why we came to Bay of
Oh,
LA.
yeah, for sure.
We wanted these Cabrilla. All right, look at the quality of these fish. They are very good to eat, but we like to release them because they are kind of slow to grow. From May to June is when they spawn. So really important, if you're gonna come in those months, please release these fish. They're spawning. But man, look at the quality of these fish.
Woo! That's what it's all about.
I've got hands for radio.
Oh, yeah. That was a good splash.
Here, coming to you, buddy.
Very nice. Thank you. Thank you, Joe.
Welcome.
Cheers. Got that on the turn two, Sergio. Boom.
Love it, love it. You gotta come out here, you gotta be prepared. It's not for the faint of heart, okay? You gotta have the right gear. If not, they will blow up on you and you will lose that fish. We've proved it already today, so come prepared for these big Cabrilla.
Cabrilla! Sardinera, no? Yeah, Cabrilla Sardinera.
Hey, I'm Jay from the Hard Merchandise,
I'm Joe from the Hard Merch.
and we're from the show called Wicked Tuna, and we're down here in Baja on the Sea of Cortez, and we did a bunch of yellowtail fishing, and that's totally different than what we do back home. Down here, it's all spotting the birds, making those long casts. It was definitely a learning curve for me. I don't know about you.
It was totally a learning curve for me. This West Coast style fishing, you know, it's casting at the yellowtails on the surface iron.
Yep.
That was a lot of fun. We don't have too many fish that pull drag like that back home. Besides those bluefin, that's all I can compare them to.
Yep.
Never experienced a fishing trip like this. You know, it's awesome.
Hi guys, welcome to Baja Fishing Convoys. We're down in Bahia de Los Angeles with the Angler Chronicles crew. If you want to contact me, you can call me at 619-483-7315 and also check out my website at www.bajafishingconvoys.com. We hope to see you all here.
You're watching Angler Chronicles at Bay of LA. We'll be right back. Welcome back. You're watching Angler Chronicles.
Okay, here we go.
Morning ritual. Got to catch some bait.
Joel's got us on a decent school of bait. We've been catching a mixture of mackerel, flat-sided sardines, some little mini-macs, and awesome baits for fishing everything that's down here. Going into anything, you're gonna need ammo. This is our ammo. So we're looking forward to having some really good fishing today with live bait.
Catching a little bait this morning and going out fishing. Not too sure what we're fishing for today, but we definitely need bait to catch these fish. You know, these big mackerel, these herring. That's all. It's a team effort out here. We're trying to catch them.
All right, folks, getting it started. First fish of the day, making it happen. This time on the bigger rod, bigger reel. It's making all the difference in the world.
Right here, right in front of the boat, right in front of the boat. Right there. There we go, fresh one. Yeah, I got one going. He wants to go to that rock.
That's where mine went. You need help over there?
Yeah.
You know what Marciano does when I don't reel? He just starts beating me with a knotted rope. Yeah! Yeah!
All right, we're midway through day number 2. I think Yellowtail is going to hit because the sun's out. We saw a lot of activity on these fish. Earlier this morning, the fish seemed to be on the surface. Now they've gone deep. So we're using a dropper loop with a big mackerel. But it's been a really nice day. Like I said, the weather was up this morning, but it's backed off. And you can see it's really mellow now. The wind, no wind, sun is out. So we're hoping that these fish get lit up.
Fish almost took us deep into the rocks, and then what ended up happening is Dwell actually walked it out with the boat. So perfect. Yeah. Wow.
Big bait, big fish. Beautiful, easily done on 2-speed reel. Benny had the 500 Valiant 2-speed.
Yeah.
Put in low gear, got him out of the rock, brought him up top. You look at his head, you can see where the rock hit him up here. All right, so yeah, it was a fight, but we got him.
Uncle Ben! I got him one! It's a bonita! No. On me. Yeah. Yeah!
Yeah, that was a poor man's tuna.
I would be one to catch a tuna. Little baby tuna compared to what I like to catch. We'll be right back. Angler Chronicles. Do we keep these?
Welcome back, everybody. You're watching Angler Chronicles at Bay of LA. It's time for more Yellowtail. Nice fish. These fish are plentiful here in the island. I mean, we've seen all kinds of sizes. This is what we would call a medium one here in Bay of LA. They get much, much bigger.
Yeah.
But it's a good start to the morning on the knife jig all the way on top of this reef. How many pounds?
I don't know. It's 30 for me.
I told you it's 30.
How much was it?
35. It's 33 and a half.
33.3.
Yeah.
Nice fish, nice fish. That's what we came to Bay of LA for, boys.
Just got a really nice fish on this stinger jig right here with these owner stinger hooks. These assist hooks right here are sharp as heck. We had that thing pegged. Little swivel, an owner swivel up top here, and you wind it as fast as you can and you hold on and you're gonna get the bite. But you gotta jig it, it's fast jigging. So they call it speed jigging at home. The key to this jig, it's called speed jigging, is a 6-to-1 gear ratio in a reel, and I just caught this on this turn too, 6-to-1. Small reels, big fish. Got color.
We're the Hard Merchandise crew. We're having a great time in Mexico today. These yellowtail pull like our bluefish, and they're just down and dirty and just definitely pull your arms out. But it's nothing compared to those big bluefins that we catch back home.
We're loving our accurate reels. These are the same reels we use over on the East Coast out of Gloucester to catch those giant bluefins. Small reels, big fish.
One of the things that we've learned about the fish here at Bay of LA, extremely healthy. They are thick. They eat well and they fight currents constantly. We're throwing knife jigs, we're throwing some deep irons, and we're also trying some bait on a dropper loop. The bottom comes up very quickly. So if you're gonna use a dropper loop or a jig, you gotta hit the bottom and come up quickly. If not, you're gonna snag it and you're gonna lose the jig or your setup. The yellowtail want to bite, but you gotta have current. Okay, so that was a bite. Oh. Just like that, folks.
What did that take, about 10 seconds?
Yeah, about 10 seconds. Oh yeah, that's a yellowtail made in Bay of LA. Boom. So we were catching yellows this morning. The current really backed off. So what we have is a high tide, low tide coming in. So what we decided to do is come inshore. And we're fishing all these rocks and boulders right around the island. You'll probably hear the sea lions. You get a lot of action here and hopefully a lot of casting and hopefully a lot of leopard groupers. In other words, Cabrilla, please come out and play.
Woohoo! Look at that, baby! My first Cabrilla. They're similar to the calicos, but they fight much harder. I mean, no comparison. They're quite strong. Yeah, all right. Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. We call them Cabrilla, but they're really a leopard grouper. They're in the grouper family. Beautiful fish, excellent to eat, but you know what we do? We like to release everything. Let this wonderful island continue to flourish with a lot of quality fish.
Angler Chronicles is brought to you by Van Warmer Resorts in the East Cape, Carne de Teresa quality marinated meats, Fishing Syndicate rods, get syndicated, and by Turner's Outdoorsman, your fishing, hunting, and shooting headquarters since 1971.
All right, folks, we had 3 unbelievable days of fishing here at Bay of LA. I think it's a piece of heaven, wouldn't you say?
No, it's awesome. It's some of the best fishing in the world that I've ever seen, for sure.
Okay, we got into some great yellowtail, we got some great Cabrilla action, and you know, we had been here before, and we decided this year we wanted to concentrate on the yellowtail and the Cabrilla.
Yep.
And boy, did we hit the Cabrilla.
You want to always be ready, so that means have your rod in a position where you can swing and set the hook. The big thing is if you don't get the first 4 feet, they're gone.
Because we're fishing in about 20 to 30 feet. You can see the boulders underwater, and these fish come out of nowhere, hit it, and immediately want to take you in one of those boulders. You get down there, you're done.
It's one of the best places in the world to go out and catch a variety of fish, have fun, and be able to get back and relax, and you're not on a boat for 5 days.
Everywhere you look, there's yellows. You saw some birds, there was yellows.
Strong yellows too. Like my favorite surface iron fishing, and it was crazy. It was some of the best bird school fishing that I'd seen, period. So when you go bird school to bird school and you're casting, it is absolutely the most fun there is. Yesterday I had 3 fish on surface iron and I was about ready to just go to bed. I was beat. It was really fun.
One of the things that I really noticed is the yellowtail fight here, pound for pound, has no comparison to what we get back at home.
But they live in current, that's why.
You want to really test out your equipment? This here is for the big rods, big reels, big line, because these fish will take you to town. Get a hold of Orchid Martinez at Baja Fishing Convoys and get on this trip. It really is a trip of a lifetime.
Yeah, thank you.
There's a lot of likes on what they do here and what we do over there. We gotta get bait at first, and same with them. They gotta get some good baits to catch these fish. So like, I was really enjoying getting that fresh bait because I love fresh live bait and putting that out. I just felt comfortable having a nice live bait out, and that was just, I felt comfortable the whole time.
I would have to say the highlight of my trip, went inshore to do the Cabrilla fishing. That was pretty epic. You know, we were using jerk baits, shallow water, and at one point Sergio, Ben, and I all had 5+ pounders, and that's something that I'm going to remember for the rest of my life. It was cool to see those guys, how dialed in and experienced those guys are. We were all tight with a nice one.
You're watching Angler Chronicles,
And we'll see you next week.
Our sincere thanks to Orchid Martinez at Baja Fishing Convoys for organizing this fabulous trip to LA Bay. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week on Angler Chronicles.